If you have been monitoring the emergence of digital currencies, you are aware that Ripple and its cryptocurrency XRP have been generating significant attention. Nonetheless, developments are becoming intriguing following an announcement that has generated much excitement within the Bitcoin world. 5,000 US banks are poised to use Ripple and XRP, representing a transformative development for the financial sector. Ripple asserts that some U.S. banks are ready to integrate their systems with XRP and blockchain technologies. This action is noteworthy as it demonstrates that conventional banks are beginning to embrace digital payments in an unprecedented manner. Ripple has been diligently showcasing that its technology effectively reduces transaction costs and facilitates rapid monetary transfers, expediting processes and facilitating foreign payments more efficiently than previously. With 5,000 banks adopting XRP, it has the potential to emerge as a significant player in the financial sector. However, what factors are influencing these banks to choose XRP and Ripple? The solution lies in technology's ability to facilitate rapid and cost-effective foreign transactions, a challenge that traditional banking systems have historically encountered. In a landscape where banks and financial institutions relentlessly seek to enhance service efficiency, these banks can transfer funds internationally within seconds and at a minimal cost compared to traditional methods such as SWIFT. Owing to Ripple's blockchain technology, which facilitates real-time transaction settlement, the wave is positioning itself to supplant the established order rather than merely contend with it. And with this fresh surge of acceptance, banks seem to be acknowledging that Ripple and XRP are not solely for cryptocurrency aficionados but represent a legitimate method of improving the financial system. This adoption has risen by 5,000 US banks, represent a significant leap in digital technology that affects more than merely Ripple and XRP. The widespread adoption of Ripple's technology by numerous established institutions underscores its potential and the increasing legitimacy of digital currencies within the mainstream financial sector. If XRP emerges as the favored choice for banks across the United States, it may facilitate enhanced integration of cryptocurrencies into the mainstream financial system. The viewpoint of conventional finance, with 5,000 institutions poised to adopt Ripple and XRP, the cryptocurrency is likely to evolve from a niche asset to a prevalent payment medium, signifying a pivotal advancement in the evolution of digital transactions. What implications does the extensive adoption of Ripple and XRP by 5,000 US banks hold for the future of the cryptocurrency and the broader financial landscape? Primarily, it signifies that XRP will play a crucial role in the traditional banking sector for the foreseeable future. With the recent surge in institutional adoption, XRP has transcended its status as a mere speculative asset and is now being integrated into the fundamental mechanisms that underpin global financial institutions. XRP was mostly associated with the domain of digital currencies and cryptocurrency aficionados. The crux of this transformation is in recognizing the advantages of Ripple's blockchain technology and XRP's capacity to facilitate faster and more economical transactions, as opposed to relying on outdated, expensive, and sluggish cross-border payment systems. Ripple's technology will be utilized by 5,000 US institutions to facilitate transactions almost instantaneously, substantially reducing costs and enhancing efficiency. Might substantially influence the valuation of XRP, as well as other. The demand for XRP may increase significantly when banks begin to employ Ripple's network and XRP for real transactions. Given that elevated demand typically leads to increased pricing, this might serve as a trigger for a substantial rise in XRP's value. Institutional investors and prominent financial organizations are utilizing XRP in their transactions. Through daily activities, it will become further interwoven into the global financial system, perhaps enhancing its legitimacy. The enhanced credibility may attract additional investors who previously shunned XRP due to its association with the highly volatile cryptocurrency market. As an increasing number
Whoa.
banks use XRP, the quantity of investors prepared to bet on its sustained success may significantly transform the management. The worldwide payments. The consideration extends beyond the valuation of XRP. With the participation of 5,000 banks, Ripple's technology offers a faster and more secure alternative to traditional banking systems, poised to substantially transform the flow of money globally. The Globe Ripple's objective to enhance and reduce the expenses of cross-border has already transformed many sectors, bolstered by the backing of multiple U.S. institutions, and its impact may now extend globally. The integration of Ripple's technology into traditional financial institutions may facilitate the normalization of other cryptocurrencies and blockchain-based solutions. Despite the promising future, challenges remain to be addressed. The cryptocurrency sector remains under regulatory expansion toward feeble and illegal conflict with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. This may facilitate the broader acceptance of digital currencies in everyday financial transactions. While the adoption of Ripple technology by cold tamed so cold town again use and it's conceivable that not all of these banks will immediately adopt XRP. Uncertainties persist over the pace of this adoption, and this case will profoundly influence the perceptions of regulators and the general public towards Ripple and the rapidity with which Ripple's technology can be disseminated to numerous institutions. Notwithstanding these challenges, the impending implementation of Ripple and XRP by 5,000 U.S. institutions is a noteworthy milestone. Nonetheless, some critical factors must be considered before we can formulate any definitive forecasts. The outcome of this protected legal conflict between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) constitutes a significant impediment. The SEC has filed a lawsuit against Ripple contending that XRP should be classified as a security. This legal fight has persisted for months, and the resolution might substantially impact the prospects of XRP and Ripple. If the court rules in favor of Ripple, it may facilitate broader adoption of both nationally and internationally by providing the cryptocurrency with regulatory certainty and credibility. This may also incentivize further banks and governments to adopt XRP as a viable alternative for cross-border payments. Should the SEC succeed in the litigation and classify is a security, it might lead to more rigorous regulations that limit its utilization, and the ruling in this lawsuit will have substantial implications for the